Ah, right now it is good time for some Witcher. So let's see, let me refresh my memory here. Yesterday, I believe, we just came through these bits over here. Roche, if I recall correctly, Roche helped us get through some Order of the Flaming Rose guys over here that we fortunately managed to sidestep. We finally got in here with the quest for Temeria. Now let's gotta love that map. So today's going to be walking around a little bit trying to get things sorted, but also we're definitely going to be heading up to that armor over there. Last armor set. So excited. And let's get a good check. So we still don't have these notes. Last time we found necromantic formula and they were not sold, so we've kept them. Returning memories is a long-term thing of Geralt slowly recovering his memory. Now, last we heard of the Assassins of King, we would find both Sheila, who we discovered was a traitor, and Letho in Loch Muin. So that's who we're looking for. Better get the thinking cap on, Hothor says. The names are going to get start to get real here, literally covered in nobles. That's going to be great. Let's see, we have a score to settle. Oh, yes, the Ketwedi soldiers. One of them mumbled about those square coins. Okay. And, of course, we're finding Triss Merigold, who is still gone. Now, if you wish to know more about Letho, be patient and listen. Can do. Now, here's a part that I wasn't that clear on anymore. So, we reached Loch Muin. Geoffrey Monk had brought a group of human children, given us some spontaneous magical abilities for training, taught by the Elven Wise. Sources. We can legendary sorcerers who aided human pioneers. When the humans have settled, they destroyed Loch Muin, slaughtered its inhabitants. Some of the sorcerers. Nilfgaardian delegation was also taking part, and the Black Ones had brought the kidnapped Triss Merigold with them. So that's what I'm hunting for. Putting the fickleness of history, chase of sorcerers. Sheilard Fitz-Österlin was a key to her freedom. That also reminds me, we saw images of... Oh, what's his face? What's his face? The Deathmold. Wasn't it Deathmold yesterday who got that princess, the possible daughter of See, I just literally came home. My brain is mush after this long day. King of Temeria. King of Temeria. Daughter is called Ada. This is gonna bother me so much. Foltest. That's his name. In any case, we are trying to follow Roche. Now, we just arrived here, so I'm thinking it's gonna be time to talk to some people. Yep. So Hothor's helping out. Deathmold has a nice Foltest bastard daughter. Yep. Cool.
True.
Thanks, Hothor.
Greetings. Welcome. Ah, a celebrity. Yeah, greetings.
Meh. I like that. Really? Fellas? You're peeing on Wolfsbane? So this... It looks like... Oh, hello. I was just gonna say, it looks like there's a lot of nooks and crannies over here. Robbing you blind, robbing you blind. Don't mind if I do. Because you never know exactly how many mats I'm going to be needing. And when we finally get that... diagram.
You're scaring my customers away.
Yeah, I can see them scampering, buddy. But it has been such a long day. Do you want to know the most ironic thing about today for me? I went into work because my presence would be needed at this this sort of meeting that they needed to. I'm trying to be vague enough to not implicate. At this meeting that that was held between students and management, etc., regarding several developments in the program as of late.
At your service.
So I head in there specifically because it's a pretty important meeting. I go there, and then our legal affairs department goes,
Ah,
"Yeah, you know what?
welcome.
You know, you shouldn't be here. Seriously.
Stop looking at me!
Ah, well, it's not a wasted day, though. Lots and lots of things to do. But at the same time, I figured I could have been here and just relaxed. Fortunately, though, I've got a flexible working environment, so I can sort of, you know, the time that I've spent here now today, I can get around and claim back later. As in, I'll just take another day off. Oh, hello, let's have a look here. Map of the Pontar Valley. I can appreciate a good map, even if I can't read it. So the Pontar Valley, that means Cintria is going to be here somewhere, right? Because this river is the... what river is this again? I've read it so often now.
Baron
Oh.
living in Kimbold, I presume.
Kimbold,
Does
hello.
that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Hello, Kitty.
Oh,
Hi.
no.
You want to say hi
I
to
know
people
who
on the
you
stream?
are. Geralt
No?
of Rivia, Foltest's other favorite hound, alongside Roach. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
Oh, also saying, wait, let me scooch on over there. Foltest's legitimate daughter is Ada, yep, who has the Striga curse, who's married to Radovid of Redania, and no one considers Radovid claim to the throne of Temeria legitimate through Ada. Yeah, that's what they implied yesterday, didn't they? Mostly due to no one wanting him to rule two kingdoms, and also that Ada's considered kind of a monster. Yeah, that's I believe what Henselt was trying to argue yesterday as well, that, you know, who knows what's going to happen with her. So that's why I think they're getting an eyes for... And he's about to attack my hand. Ah, there we go, we're good. That's why they wanted that an eyes to get a legitimate marriage in. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. What are you doing at Lochmeen, buddy?
They're gonna re-establish the Conclave. I didn't expect so many Temerians to show up for the ceremony.
We're not here for some magic pomp and circumstance. This is about celebrating a new order in the Northern Kingdoms.
Is that so?
Your kind doesn't understand this yet, but your life is about to change. Forever.
My kind.
Wanderers and
Witches?
scoundrels. People, and I use the term loosely, without loyalty or country. People for whom coin is the law and everything's for sale.
So what is the situation in
What
Temeria?
happened to Temeria?
Is that a note of nostalgia I hear in your voice? Remembering your service under Foltest, or recalling some romp in the sack with the royal advisor?
Well,
Whichever it may
actually,
be, spare me your courtesy. You don't care a lick about my country.
there we go. Just making some notes about the Pontar Valley that the author was giving me. Redania, Ketwin, Eder, and Temeria. Good. Screw Temeria. As for Roche's sake, no, I decide what I care
I
about.
know what I care about. That's why I asked.
Understand this. I'm talking to you only out of respect for Foltest, out of remembrance for him.
Haven't seen much evidence of that remembrance, aside from the rewards on my head.
They'd have hanged you if not for the testimony of little Anais.
So the girl finally talked.
Oh, hello.
To me, he was just like you.
Technically, there is some truth to that. I'm no killer for hire. Yeah, you know what? There's some truth to that.
I'll grant you that. You can't even guess how similar we are, Baron.
Is that a
You're
threat?
a paid thug, even if you refuse to acknowledge it. That murky set of principles, values call them. You cast them in the nearest corner when the price is right.
I'm not for sale.
I'm not talking about coin, Witcher. As a freak, you want what you're most often denied. Camaraderie.
Buddy,
Respect.
stop calling me a freak.
Love. It is for those things that you scale walls and murder innocents. That is your price.
Hey there, Fub. Trip Fub. Good to see you again. Glad you're logging in. By the way, can I just say how cool it is that when I start up this stream, there's already 4 or 5 of you guys in there waiting. That does me so well. I really appreciate it, guys. It's just... I don't know, it makes me feel like like today when I had this sort of crappy day, and it's like, you know, I just come back and it's already 8 o'clock when I literally walk in my front door, I think like, oh god, what's going on? Starting up the stream, and I already see people in there. I think, you know what? Cool. Let's just hang out with people in chat. Let's just hang out with people in Twitch. Really does me well. I really appreciate it, guys. So the reviewers think of Yaruga. Halthor, exactly. It's gonna bother me so much. Extreme southernborn of Temerian Edirn. Simply like the south bank of the river. Exactly. It's Nilfgaard controlled. Yep. Oh, well, you know, Halthor, I just need to get that context together to see how it all fits, because I only just read it, and then I haven't seen it yet, you know what I mean? Like a Twitter was just sitting out on your desk. The timing is just so good. Ouch, Halthor. Ouch. Okay, let's see. He was accusing me of... Yeah. There are no innocents at war.
They say there are no innocents at war.
Indeed. At war, there is but the cause you fight for, a higher calling. Though they also say war is a refuge for the cursed, an asylum for those stripped of heart and soul.
That
A
I can
higher
follow.
calling. Beautiful concept. Except I remember the knights who stormed Lavalette Castle. Highborn men fighting atop high walls. They were out to kill for fame,
Oh,
fortune, and
yes.
enjoyment. I was also at Vergen, where simple soldiers went into battle clutching false relics to their breast, knowing that death awaited them if they deserted.
They owed it to their king.
If there's one thing I love about being a Witcher, it's that I never have to draw my sword.
Ah,
at someone else's
yes.
command.
That is such a good
Tired of
line.
this
I
discussion,
so
Witcher.
agree.
Get to the point and leave.
So what'll happen to Temeria?
Take it you sit on the Council of Regents.
Not for much longer.
Why's that?
The council will become obsolete. Temeria is a country one rules with a crown on one's head. Or not at all.
Nice.
A lot of people are out to don that crown.
But few have the right. As Foltest's cousin, the throne should be mine.
Or the royal daughters, Anais Lavalette's.
Dark will be the day when we are ruled by bastards.
We're already
The
ruled by
nobles have
bastards.
decided to
Ayo.
share power.
You said it yourself, Baron. In a crown or not at all.
Temeria will be divided into provinces. A shameful end to the monarchy. A shameful end to the country.
We managed to kill the smelter team with the help of Lucatil. She survived. You also got the old Iron King in Diaz too. Nice job, up. That smelter demon is a tricky guy, I can tell you. God, I mean, you could see the highlight on the YouTube. I've got it on there in the playlist. I want more space. I can't point at things. You can see the highlight on the playlist. God, it was such a difficult one. That was the so manyth time I started doing that. It is a nice job whenever you can do something like that. I kind of feel like when I finish Witcher 2, I kind of want to wait until the next Steam sale is, which is about to be, what day is it? I don't have my phone here, but it's in about a week. I kind of want to wait to buy Witcher 3 until that time, because then there'll be a good deal. I was thinking of maybe doing some Dark Souls again in the meantime. Okay, can I steal something? Nope. Let's see, so we had Redania in the top left. We had Catwan in the top right. There was Temeria in the bottom left, and Edirn in the bottom right. Huh. Okay. Let's
Where have we met?
have we met?
Sure.
You're a very silly man. It's a weird place for a place of power, but alright.
Oh.
Okay, let's get into those shops. Come on.
Whoa. Aye?
Sunbro for Smelter. I so believe that. Smelter was so tricky.
Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Are you serious, Count?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing. And then the beatings, the torture. It's
You
barbaric,
faker.
I tell you. Based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw.
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
A response at once cautious and reasonable. Admirable qualities in and of themselves, positively required in your profession.
I don't like you. I don't know what it is about this guy, but
But
I already
tell
don't
me,
like you.
Witcher, what brings you here? Are you nipping at the heels of Foltest's killer, close to beheading the wretch, as I expect is your style? Do you require my assistance?
I just have some questions, Count.
Well, ask away by all means. I am finding you a skilled, if slightly reticent, conversationalist.
what do you mean by that, buddy? Yeah, 5-month gap between Witcher 2 and Witcher 3. Yeah, and I just think in general, a little bit of change of pace might be interesting as well. Plus, I don't want to pay full bucks for a game that will be discounted like a few days after. And Moe, that's a good idea though. That's a good idea. Although, you know, to be honest, the best tip, I got both my I got my English degree and my literary cultural studies degrees both with honors, which was, I might add, pretty rare. Of my in English, of the group that I was in, I don't know, that was about 100 students. There were, I think, 4 or 5 of us that got them with honors. With the other degree, we started with 10 students in that master's course, and only 4 of them made it. And I think I was the second highest grade in there. I'm not quite sure of the actual, you know, history of the thing there. My method that always worked for me while I was a student is just study while you're actually doing the course. Seriously follow the suggestions of professors, etc. As in, do your work week by week, read up on it, practice it at that time. And here's the big secret. Then, since I was doing all of that, always had my homework done on time, spent loads of time in the library, read up, do everything that I needed to. By the time exam rolled around, which was an exam month where we were, because we had, you know, a week of sort of late deadlines for if you needed that extra time, I was already done in advance. Then we had a week of exam prep, then a week or two maybe of exams and resets. Everybody else was suddenly struggling to try and learn everything and practicing. I had already learned everything, finished all my work. I had a month off to play games. As a result, when I went into exams, I knew everything and I was super relaxed because I just had a couple of weeks vacation. Works a charm. Hey there, Job Doc, good to see you. Yep, Moe, cum laude. I wish that the university had made a distinction between cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude, but cum laude is all I could get. But yep. Yep, that is the difference, Moe. The thing that I had, of course, was all, you know, arts degree, literature, philosophy, etc. So we don't have project-based learning at all.
I've got to say, you stand out, Count.
I'm flattered, I suppose, but what specifically do you mean?
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but take a
Ah,
look
indeed.
around. Would you say you resemble your countrymen?
I thank the gods I do not. It is because I love my homeland that I am the first to note its faults, and they are many.
Your accent's
elaborate?
weird too.
Hypocrisy, superstition, lack of learning. Need I go on?
Oh, Chop Dog, you troll.
If you wouldn't mind.
Take you witchers, for instance. The gods know we suffer a plague of beasts, pre-conjunction, post-conjunction, magically bred and sprung from rotting marshes and the dark abysses of our land.
No such thing as pre-conjunction creatures.
You bite unnecessarily. We have but one remedy for this plague, dwindling in numbers as it may be, yet it is a remedy we revile. You are shunned, spat
True.
upon,
Yep.
turned away on stormy nights.
Yep.
Would you say this is reasonable?
It's the way of things.
Spoken like a true representative of a dying species.
I really don't like this
What
guy.
brings you to Loch Muin?
Concern for my country, Witcher, and an express and somewhat surprising request from Constable Natalis.
That sounds familiar.
How
Did I
so?
meet Natalis?
Surely you jest, Witcher? Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching mine on such short order, Baron Kimbolt excepted. Yet, though I very much held Foltest's trust, I cannot say that many of my Temerian peers feel the same way.
Why do you suppose that is?
They resent me. I share neither their customs nor their beliefs.
So it looks like, who's this? Maribel. It looks like this entire section consists of me meeting a bunch of nobles, and I'm willing to bet that somewhere near the end,
So many crowned heads in one place. You must be pleased.
I'm willing to bet that somewhere down the line, I'm gonna have to sort of choose between a noble or two, or say, I side with that guy, I side with that guy.
Morning, men. Morning, Commander.
Oh, hello.
Hell's bells, who do we have here?
It's that guy, the
Witcher
square
Geralt,
coins.
The seeker of square coins.
What do you want?
Last time Zivik stuck his nose in. This time, he's not around.
Let's do
Fight.
this.
Company fall in. Tension. Know what attention means?
Buddy, we are going to do this flawlessly, aren't we?
God showed us what we
Flawless victory.
We all serve the Emperor, be it in Nilfgaard or here. Semper Fi.
How embarrassing does that be?
Snitch.
Don't try this again.
We serve him faithfully and effectively.
He's gonna show up with a dagger somewhere, isn't
If
he?
anyone gives me reason to doubt this, I shall skin him.
Oh, quest completed. Nice, 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 nice.
Do well by the Emperor, and the Emperor will do well by you.
Duel.
Shan't regret it.
Natalis was mentioned by Triss back in Flotsam. Ah, it's basically Flotsam's top field commander. He's going to keep peace during the interregnum.
Formation.
There we go.
Forward march.
Yeah, exactly. Fup, fup, fup. If only that could be possible. Finish him. I feel slightly threatened. Okay. Enough screwing around. I wanna say, oh, you're behind me. Yeah, Brass of Banard. I remember that name. Not Brass of Banard, but just Banard. But let's talk to some people over here. Hello. What's all this then?
You lose something.
I want to arm wrestle. Oh, no, come back. I want to arm wrestle, buddy.
You lose.
Numa, I heard of him. He was mentioned by somebody else. No one fears him taking the throne by force because he's a man of honor. Neither wants the crown or the power brings. That's the person we need on the throne. We need somebody on the throne who really doesn't want to be
the
there.
mighty Numa?
Who's asking?
Someone who wants to see if your
Look at
nickname
that
suits you.
arm.
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the ploughing chains wrapped round my body.
You've got a big mouth.
And you
Get a
piss
bird,
off
my
the mighty
boy.
Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
Quick save? Oh. Fine, let's wrestle. 200, buddy.
I've always been the curious sort.
Let's do this like men. It's ridiculous. Look at the arms. Holy crap. They weren't kidding with this being tricky. What the? Wait, are you kidding me? He's cheating. He's cheating.
They say witches are tough, but you, in the circus, you could maybe kick a clown's ass.
Oh, I think he cheats. You cheat.
Pangrat warned me that you cheat.
What would that slut for sale know about the mighty Numa?
I expect sluts for sale know the likes of you best. Fact is, you can only get that kind of strength from potions.
Fuck you! You're as loaded with potions as squirrel shit is with nuts!
I was clean during our bout. You're a con. They should call you Numa the Cheater.
Oh.
One more word and I'll shove your tongue so deep down your throat it'll come out your asshole.
Oh god, I don't know. I don't want to fight him. Let's try and intimidate him.
How will you do that? You'll lose your coordination when you're headless.
Why the aggro? I don't need any aids. I'm still the best without them.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Let's talk
me
to Marcus.
Behold, the mighty Numa.
What?
And I am his apprentice.
Way to spoil my fun.
The mighty Numa breaks the necks of bulls, bends iron bars, defeats everyone. Numa. His secret lies in the mushrooms and herbs cultivated in Ilanda and picked in the mornings by virgin priestesses. They can be
Really?
yours for a very reasonable price.
Really, buddy. Show me the mushrooms. Show me the mushrooms. Necrophagia oil, gauntlets, tawny oil, vinegar. I'd never really used many of these, did I now? Wolf sounds interesting though, by the way. Let's just buy that for fun. Yep, fashion. It has to be fashion, Haltor.
You lose, something.
I want to arm wrestle again.
You can only...
You a thief?
I don't have to steal. I kill.
Let's try this again, buddy. Let's try this again. I'm gonna go
I've always
whole
been a
hog.
curious-
Try the. Oh, hello. That's a whole lot different. That is a whole lot different. There you go, sucker.
Melita lays ticks. No one's ever beaten me.
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be invincible. Take this and keep your trap shut. Please.
All right. Thanks.
Cool. What do you give me though? Long gauntlets? Bring it on. God, love wrapping up these quests. Hello. What's all this then? Let's give it a quick check. What did you give me? Diagram long, robust gauntlets. Yeah, that's not gonna do it for me, buddy. Hi, hairdresser. Do you happen to know about the Wild Hunt?
I'm collecting information about the Wild Hunt. Help me out?
The Wild Hunt. A retinue of wraiths who speed across the heavens upon skeletal horses. Positive proof of its existence has yet to be proffered. However, no one is prepared to deny its occasional sorties into this
Thanks,
world.
Wikipedia.
Proffered. Sorties.
That, at least, is what I remember from the lectures.
From the lectures. Straight off EastEnders, aren't you? Earth Elementals, Brookside. There's memoirs. That might be interesting. A bunch of diagrams. Yeah. At the very least, Gargoyles, gutters, splutters. I love that. Macam on dwarves, harpies, how to kill a bulvor. Interesting description of Lochmoine. It looks like surgical tools. It's a quest item. It's a quest item. Let's buy it already. And at the very least, we'll have it when we need to. Runes of Power. Also a bunch of quest items. That's... There we go. Let's just buy those. And we'll already have them. Oh, Veopath, that's cool. Okay, it looks like if we need a couple of extra things, we will definitely be able to get them here.
Godspeed, Witcher.
Now let's get a check. We've finished this. Do we have any of these other ones? Like, do I need to do dice poker? Tell me I don't need to do dice poker. Looks like I'm good. No more dice poker. Exactly, Holthor. Steroids, lots of meat, but no muscle. Let's check you there, buddy. Incredible
How are things?
Lockhart?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues
both?
from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Banard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Surgical tools for requesting your side, chapter 2. This vendor shows up there first. Ah, hopefully that explains it. Ah, well. Can't hurt, right?
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the
If you
chasms
know what I
beneath
mean.
Loch Muin, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for
That's cool.
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the Wild Hunt.
Nice. I'm gonna have
Could
to do that.
be true, though?
Let's trade a little bit, buddy. So you've got more crafty stuff. So we have the Council of Mages. That might be interesting, actually.